Okay, well, it's a cool morning for a change, something I much appreciate, and it's time for my monthly infusion. However, my apprentice has been up since 4 o'clock this morning throwing up, so fun days. And my wife, who normally takes a day off work to drive me up to my infusion, because I'm not technically supposed to drive myself back, not at least for a few hours anyway, she normally drives up with me, takes a day off work. Well, she's got to look after the kid now. The kid normally stays overnight at our senior advisor's place, but she's pending surgery and cannot afford to get sick. So, change of plans. I'm taking the 4B with the Belgian stretcher in the back. I've cleaned out most of the junk, at least enough room to get in the back here. So this is going to be my recovery vehicle for a couple of hours, at least, maybe more. I may also be able to see good old buddy Frederick and see if he's got a brake booster cylinder after I place the master on the 6-wheel drive that you can't see out the back there. So fun days. I've also got a big box of chocolates for the nurses down here, several boxes and a bonus one because Easter's coming up. So hopefully they appreciate me. Anyway, I've got to get this windscreen cleaned and fill up water and fuel and all the rest. Well, we had a delivery arrive while we were on the way out the door. We're going to check this one out in the field and see what we got. There's a folded piece of paper in here. Let's see what this is. Something small. It's not a letter. Haha. It's an enamel pin. This one goes up that way. It's the RAAC enamel pin. Used to be X4th 19th. This will be good. It'll go straight on my bag. Well, I'm certainly glad I left plenty early. So the drive got to be a little bit too much for me. I had to lay down for a bit. Parked at a servo. I got about an hour and a half. Just couldn't drive any further. Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning does this to you. Anyway, back on the road in a bit. Alright, about a half hour to my appointment. And my glasses are really dirty. It's worth noting, guys, if you're doing a trip, even if it's like a couple of hours, something like that, you get to the last few kilometers and you feel really tired, pull up and have a snooze. It's those last few kilometers where you start going, you know what, I'm nearly home, just a little bit longer. That's when you have the biggest mistakes and the biggest crashes, is that last little bit before home. Doesn't matter if you're 2Ks from home, pull up for 5 minutes. In my case, I pulled up for nearly an hour and I passed out. I was really tired. Hopefully my blood pressure will be a little bit lower. I had a chance to get some electrolytes into me to hydrate, which will help with getting a cannula in. Anyway, off to the oncology ward. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have to bump over here to straighten up. Okay, rolling forward a bit. Right out the front of the oncology spot, disabled park. Bloody good. I have trouble walking, and that's why I've got the disabled sticker. So, it's come in handy for a change. You ever get that feeling you're a little bit different to everybody? Alright, and now we wait. I gotta put these on for the chemo ward for obvious reasons. Now I have to wind down and get the blood pressure down. I don't like being here. Blood pressure's always up.
Three hours later.
Ah, freedom. Oh, I'm free again. I'm driving home at school knockoff time. I think I might find a spot to pull over and rest for a little bit and wait for some of this to blow over. Alright, through break time. Alright, I've stopped, I've had a feed, had a bit of a break. School rush is mostly over. I've got to look where I'm going here. And there's roadworks even at the exit to the servo here. So we're going to dodge around them. And I think there was a highway patrol parked at the end of this too just before, but he might have gone. So we might make it all the way home, we might make it to a rest stop, see how we go. Just as a whole bunch of trucks come past. And for the US audience, trucks here, we're talking about tractor trailers, not utes or four-wheel drives. I notice a large portion of my audience is American. So is my wife, for that matter. Alright, homeward bound.